Alright, Keenan. Time to answer some questions.
Shit.
What's your favorite memory that you have with Bailey?
Most of you might think it's the bathtub. It's up there, but it's not it. It's actually at Peyton's house. Yeah, Marshall, it's your girlfriend's. She invited me, Bailey, the whole shebang to her birthday in August, even though it's in April. And I went, because the boys. And apparently there was this law in the house that you cannot go more than 4 people in the basement. So I left me and Bailey up on the top of the house. So I forgot the other girl's name, DJ and Peyton went to play Mario Kart, and me and Bailey had a real heart-to-heart conversation. I'm not going to go into details, but it was a nice conversation. It made me feel like I had a very good bond with Bailey alone.
Our first drive-in movie. That was awesome. We held hands during the scary parts.
Was that the three of us, or?
No, just Bailey.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Cute as
Yeah,
fuck.
we watched Hereditary.
And then we fucked.
And then we fucked. It's true.
Oh, what is it? There's so many. The first one that comes to my mind is the one where we were filming, what was it? It wasn't Naughty Girls, it was...
Scare B&B?
No, not Scare
No?
B&B. It was high school, when he fell into the...
Oh, the garbage can!
The garbage
I got
can,
that
yeah.
clip.
Cue
I got
the
that
cue
clip.
the clip.
Cue the clip.
Ooh. I think because the first time I've ever met Bailey was at the party. I think it was St. Patrick's.
Yeah,
St. Patrick's party. And honestly, we were having the great bonfire, and we were around the bonfire, and I remember, I don't remember the song that came on, but all of a sudden Bailey runs in and he grabs me by the shoulder and everyone, and this is my first time meeting Bailey, right? And he just like starts singing and dancing, and like as soon as I saw that, like being in that moment, I was like, damn, this is a good friend to have around you, and someone that will never, you'll remember forever.
A good memory. It was actually probably the Edmonton trip. We split up into 2 groups. Keenan and you, Marshall, you all went ice skating.
Yep.
And then me, Bailey, Corey, and Mason were all finding stuff to do. We ended up finding a shooting range, strange enough, and we were all down for it. But I had a lot of anxiety because I've never shot a gun before, and Bailey was very calm, actually very, very calm, because I'm pretty sure he shot a gun before. He's very calm about how he went into it, and like seeing him like that, seeing him all calm gave me the confidence to do it. And like just that memory of me just I was in this one, Bailey was in that one, side by side, just shooting off guns. I'm like, I fucking love this dude, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all I could think about. Like I love that Corey Mason was there too, but just shooting off guns beside him, I'm like, yeah, this is definitely a moment I will never forget that has Bailey involved in that. I hold that really special to me.
Man, I'll never forget January.
Mhm.
Or actually, technically, December 31st.
Mhm.
2018? 2017 going into 2018, I think. Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause when did you graduate?
2018.
2018. Yeah. So, yeah, all you fuckers that graduated. It was turning into 2019. Yeah. So, I think, maybe. I don't know. I'm just on going. Anyway, it was New Year's Eve. And it was the first time I was ever throwing a party at my place. And this was before I was like closer with the guys. This is like I had known Bailey through Jada, but I was mainly hanging out with Jada and all that. And they had that thing, and that didn't work out. And so then Jada took to like hexing him with her period blood and like fucking like creating like dolls and just going with her fucking girl boss power. And I was like, damn, I want to have some people over for for New Year's Eve, as
Yeah,
one does.
yeah.
You know, I'm a teenager. I'm gonna throw my first teenage party.
Hell yeah.
Clusterfuck, absolute clusterfuck. But the silver lining is that I had talked to Bailey, and Bailey was like, "Yeah, man, I'll come by."
Mhm.
You know, I hadn't really hung out with him or seen him too much after he graduated. I was just kind of, you know, just doing my own thing. He was doing his own thing, but Jada was there.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned previously, she
Yeah.
was very apprehensive to having a man of that caliber in her presence. So he shows up midway through the party, kicks open the door, and goes, "What the motherfuck is up, boys?" or some shit like that. And instantly the vibe was back on track. Jada was about to throw a fucking fit. I'm surprised she didn't kill me. And yeah, we had a great time. He was like booting for us and shit like that because, you know, we were all babies. And
Hell
you know,
yeah.
I don't even think Jada was 19 at that point. You know, I think
Uh.
Jada, or no, Jada might have been. And ever since then, you know, that it went from just being like a guy I knew in high school that we did media tech together with to like being one of my best fucking friends. You know, that one night reconnected us. You know, we were both going down our own paths, you know, just to, you know, maybe fucking run into each other at the strip mall in like 30 years or some shit. Be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
hey, how's it going? You know, how's that film going?" Like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I live in California now." To being, you know, someone that I couldn't imagine the last few years without.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, I actually have two, but I'm going to go over the first one very quick. The first time I really met Bailey was a California trip. I mean, I met him in high school, but, you know, I'm a grade older and I never really knew anyone here. Maybe DJ, but I hated his guts back then. Love you, DJ. But it was California. He was open and welcoming. I didn't even find out the trip until Corey told me. And that changed everything for me. You know, I never really had a friend group until that trip happened, and it really kind of flipped things around for me. And the other one has to be the cabin trip. Bailey already knows what I'm going to say. It's when I poured the water in his eye from the second balcony floor in Brandon's cabin, landed directly in his eye, and he still quotes that story till this day.
Upcoming now is my favorite memory with Bailey, where we snuck into the football field, and the thing that'll always stick with me is where he did a cartwheel and caught the keys midair. The footage doesn't show it well, but we all saw what happened. As well as, oh god, the A&W drive-through as well. That was something.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah. Can you substitute to the bacon and egg or cheese and egg?
You know what? I think I'll switch things up. Can I actually get a chubby chicken burger meal, please?
Yeah, sure.
I can't be alone here. I can't be the only one who feels like I'm going nowhere. Just wishing somehow this dream will carry me, and I'll swear.
Good
How's
for her, though.
2021 been treating you, Keenan? And has any major life changes happened since 2020?
Dog, 2021? Better than 2020. I mean, Edmonton was lit. DJ, you'd know.
Get fucked.
Hey, you know what? I had my reasons why I wasn't there.
Edmonton was dope. I mean, August is gonna be good. This month is gonna be good. 2021, good year. No life major changes aside from losing you, Bailey.
I bought a car.
I bought a car.
Not one.
Two. I have two cars. I didn't buy a second car.
Well,
Or
yeah.
I bought a second car after the first car that I owned. Got it.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's been actually not horrible. 2021 has been a lot better than 2020.
I mean, I'm moving to the island for school. That's a pretty big life change. 2021 in general has been treating me pretty well, honestly. Yeah. It's been a good year.
Good to hear.
2021 has been interesting with a lot of occurrences, right? School, work, life, you know, that is part of it. However, of course, the biggest change is going to be Bailey going to California, right? Without him, it's going to be different, and you know, it's easy to say that, oh, we'll still be close. Yeah, we'll be close, but I won't be able to see them within 10 minutes of a drive, you know. Can't do spontaneously go. He calls me and is like, hey, Nick, you want to go bungee jumping? And I'm like, sure, when? He's like, tomorrow, right? Like, no, like, it's going to have to be more planned out, and obviously I'm happy for him. He's moving forward with his life, and that is rightfully. But yeah, he'll be missed, and that is the biggest 2021 change.
Mostly the boys, because I met you guys. It was the early 2020.
Yeah. St. Patty's, I think it was.
No, I met all you guys on the Denny's night first. But ever since you guys were there, like I never really had a core group. Like I would hang out with Keenan, but that's just because I knew him, because he's my childhood friend. But like with all these guys, I'm like, I could probably, if any one of them invited me one-on-one, I go hang out with them, and that was the biggest change for me in 2020. Even though it was one of the shittiest years we probably had from a
global perspective.
Yeah, from a global perspective.
Hey, fuck Bonnie. Fuck
yeah,
COVID.
it was very good for me because of the friends I made with you guys. So I'd say you guys impacted me the most, and that's what changed me the most.
I mean, yeah, 2020 was bad. I don't think I need to say that again. 2020 was bad.
Yeah.
And personally, 2021's been worse. I went into this year being like, oh man, 2021 fucked me in the ass. I'm gonna grab its little juicy cheeks and fucking eat the ass out of 2021. Literally couldn't do that, because the minute I started rubbing the lube on my hands, it fucking smacked me across the face, bent me over a coffee table, and fucking railed me for the last 9 months. Some months were better than others, but it's only really now that by being pushed to extremes, I managed to really kind of change, make real change for once.
Yeah.
And I'd be lying if I said I still wasn't struggling, but I've been in the tunnel for so long.
Yeah.
And it's been dark for so long that it's weird to actually see the exit.
Yeah.
At the light at the end of that tunnel, man.
Can't be the only one who feels like I'm going nowhere. Just wishing somehow this dream will carry me, and I'll swear.
Good on him. He'll still be around, of course, but Bailey's kind of moving away to California. It just means that we're just gonna have to do more of those big adventures and stuff, and hopefully see him online a bit more.
Wow.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny always arrives.
Oh my god. Not again!
I wanna feel
Not again! Are you gonna give it to me? That's a yes, isn't it?
My boy's letting Keenan drive his car. Let's see how this goes.
Do it. Send it. Take it now.
Bailey!
Do it.
Nice ceiling titties.
It's okay, Mason. We love you.
Oh my god, the smell. That's so pungent. It's actually DJ. Okay, DJ, don't shoot, man. So please film on that fucking.
Hiking up the mountain, right? Just around. Here you go.
He hurt himself. Are you recording me?
No, I'm recording Keenan.
The brand DJ cannot approve of because he can't finish.
All right.
Oh, he's going. Oh, he's going. Oh, look at you go.
Work tomorrow.
So much vinegar. Look at that vein, though.
How do you feel, Corey? Scale 1 to 10. Scale 1. Keenan, what's your favorite Bailey quote?
Oh shit. Interesting. Oh, I can't quote it in my head, but you know the St. Patty's Day party? How he cropped his voice over the video? What does it mean to be a boy?
Oh yeah.
When one boy gets hurt, we all hurt. When one boy succeeds, we all succeed. That shit, legendary. That's my favorite Bailey quote.
Fuck it, I'll wipe tomorrow.
I stand up and I go to grab my pants. He's like, no, Bailey, wipe first. And I say to him, fuck it. I'll do it tomorroa.
Oh, something to do with the Kia Rio.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be Kia Rio. Just something to do with the
The
Kia Rio.
2005 Kia Rio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it into race mode. I don't know if that's it, but like, that seems so fucking funny to me whenever he just grabs the gear shifter, throws it into race mode.
Oh yeah.
And then fucking stomps on the gas. You know. Because he's right. You've got race, you've got neutron, you've got, demolished. You've got penis enlargement. And sometimes you've got to take the L.
Fuck, I gotta really think about that one. Like, because I know the one that Bailey said was like, or the one Keenan said was top tier. Like that's the most memorable one that I know of off the top of my head. But I think that's what I'm gonna have to do is that quote as well, because fuck, my brain just, I can't think of something off.
What does it mean to be a boy?
My favorite Bailey quote is when he began to roll up his sleeves. And another sleeve. And then he said, "You may be wondering how I got this video. Let me just show you to remind you of that quote."
Maybe I roll up another sleeve. You may be wondering how I got this video. Well, it's quite simple, really. One of you boys sent it to me. Fuck!
Well, little did you know, I have a surprise for you, Bailey.
What do you think the alleged verdict will be, and do you believe Corey is innocent or guilty?
Guilty. He should be sentenced to 69 donuts and the rest of life.
How could he not be guilty? He sent the video. The man is guilty, as all proven. He self-admitted. He will be trialed, and he will be found guilty.
As a prosecutor, I am 100% certain he will be guilty. Of course, my client he was really traumatized by the occurrence, and he needs justice for the crime.
Innocent or guilty?
We cannot ask that because he has a unbiased opinion because he is the jury. So we cannot ask that question.
Never mind.
Fucking guilty.
What court case? With the evidence that has been put forward and the circumstantial nature of it all, it's a really tough look, but he fucking did it. He fucking did it so goddamn hard. You know why? You know why he fucking did it? Because if he didn't do it, I fucking did it. All right? Because for like a month straight, maybe even longer, until Bailey told us that he did it, which, by the way, is not hard evidence. That is just that, like, it could be anyone. It could have been anyone. He's just putting it on Corey, right? But I swear to God, that is totally something I would do. So I sympathize with him. I don't want him to be punished for it. But, like, if he's found not guilty, I'm next up on the stand. And I will crack like a fucking rock under, like, a fucking, like, press, man. I swear to God. I'm fucked. I can't go to jail. I have too much shit to do. I swear to God. They can't go through my fucking hidden browser, man. Like, fuck. When it gets off, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go in here, magnets, microwaves, everything, all the computers, all that shit. Because you know what? They're not fucking catching me on dick.
That man guilty as fuck.
Dog, I'm holding the camera on that table, you. Order in the cart. Today, we are here on the case of Corey Taylor releasing the Bailey video. Feds, please stand. Corey Taylor, that includes you. Stand. How does the defense plead?
Innocent.
So the case will continue.
Wait. They just admitted to being guilty.
No,
I
said innocent.
He said innocent.
Okay, what does Ginnison mean?
They're drunk.
Alright, I will dismiss this case right now if they should provide me a Guinness. That is right, they don't have a Guinness. Moving on.
Yes, that's the opposite. That's one extra charge. Alright, please state your case.
Sir, I'm here on behalf of Keenan and the people and the boys and the naughty girls, as a very, very private video was leaked publicly and exposed on a basis of disrespectful. That's right, you betrayed the boys. And I would like a death penalty. As
Death
a punishment.
penalty.
Yes, we will plead for the death penalty.
Jury, please take note.
Okay. Death penalty by S-slap.
By that slap.
Defense. Any counter?
But he's innocent. He's such a pretty boy. He will never survive in jail. He can't go to jail.
Please.
He should get probation. Probation.
Can I do community service?
Order in the court. You are not spoken. That's right. You do not speak unless you are spoken to. We cannot take questions at this time.
Judge Marshall, I just would like to mention that I never said anything about prison time. I only stated the death penalty, which is something that they did not oppose to.
I said probation.
So that's all I like to say.
Objection! Community service!
You will not speak unless spoken to. Get up here. Corey Taylor, stand on the table. Get up.
Okay, but hit the left butt cheek. My right one hurts.
Sit down. Question for the defense. Who is Joe?
Joe Mama.
Please continue.
As we all,
There's only for the defense.
sir, he spoke out of turn again, please.
Warning.
You're gonna, Judge Marshall, Judge Father Daddy Marshall. You can't be giving him a warning after he repeatedly disobeyed the Daddy of Marshall.
I missed this, so he gets a warning.
All right. Well, in that
Please
case,
continue
moving
on.
on with the evidence and the status. So we were all aware of who had the video, right? We all are aware of what the video is, right? That's profanity.
Please stand up. You are held in contempt of court. Corey Taylor.
I didn't say anything!
Please stand.
I didn't say
Please stand. Defense. This one's on you. You may continue.
as I was saying, there was only a certain amount of people that did have the video, right? The number I believe was around 12 people, as around 10 people, sorry, my apologies, as Keenan has stated here. And we were aware of who had the video, and as we went on with the trial and the investigation, we came to discover that none of them leaked except for Corey. Corey himself, in fact, admitted, however, we did not get it on tape, but he did admit that he did leak the video publicly. As the judge has stated, there is video evidence of Corey admitting to committing the crime. The crime of...
How do we know it wasn't deepfaked by him?
Deepfake. We had the video analyzed by our best scientist. Who? Nick Sushko. Best.
Point proven.
And not only that, we got it second time verified.
Pause. What are your qualifications, Nick Shushko?
At high school, grade 12, I studied computer sciences.
No, put your hand down. Let him finish.
You're comfortably standing here, guys.
Please sit back down. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, please sit down. I will hold you in contempt of court, and you will be smacked again.
My qualifications are currently enrolled into university studies, and in high school, I studied computer sciences in grade 11 and grade 12. I'm also know the basics of HTML and website building.
What does this have to do with deepfakes?
You can code. I also took photography, not photography. Film studies in grade 8. I did take film studies in grade 8.
Okay.
So that does qualify. As you did say yourself, it was a video. It is, and yeah, I verified it, and it is a completion. Is there any proof you have that video was deepfaked?
Yeah, my qualifications.
Do you even have the video?
No, that was not given to us. If anything, that video should be thrown out. It wasn't given to
contempt of court, defense. One at a time.
That should be thrown out. It wasn't given to defense.
There was no request to it. We did submit it as evidence, and as the judge himself has the video.
Can we please pull up the Bailey video in question?
The Bailey video in question, absolutely, and we'll make sure
to analyze to
show
see
it
if
to
it
the
was
jury.
indeed deep faked.
I would like to see the video.
This is the Bailey video.
Ah, nice.
Sexy, yes.
That is indeed
I would
the
also
Bailey
like
video.
to mention.
Okay, witness.
Look at our
Keenan Van Troyen. Is that the video in question?
Yes, sir.
I do have a question. Wasn't this video? I know it's the basis is Corey. He was the one that leaked the video, but didn't also a couple other people have the video in question?
As we mentioned, 10 people had this video in question.
Yes.
There was previous leaks of images of said video, and we did obviously put that into investigation. And however, we didn't find that to cause any emotional trauma to my client, or any trauma to the naughty girls or the boys, or any of the Spencer chat. So that's all I can say, and that is the video that was leaked, and it was only leaked by one person, and it is Corey.
Defense, any further statements?
How do you know? I plead insanity. He pleads insanity.
This is a lawsuit against the emotional trauma of said victim, Keenan Van Troyen. We will not be doing
I mean, you might be going crazy with that fucking forehead.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
We will not be taking that case at this time.
I would also request that my client can speak out his emotions and the way this traumatic, terrorizing occurrence affected him.
Yes. Sit on my lap.
There's something funny about that.
Is there something funny about someone's emotional trauma? Okay, please state the emotional trauma that has caused you.
I have nightmares. I can't sleep at night. My mom doesn't love me anymore. My mother is continuing to not love me anymore after it said leaks. I can't find happiness. My dog doesn't even cuddle me anymore. I can't even get a job. Paychecks don't come anymore. My life is garbage. I don't even shower anymore. Like, I'm just so upset. Like, it was everything I ever had. Like, you know when you have everything and that one person takes it all from you? That was Corey. He took that video. That was treasure. It was gold. It was the holy grail of my life. And he ruined everything for me. I have nightmares.
He's making me cry.
I have nightmares. It's not fun. I have a prescription of oxycodone to help me. It doesn't work. My doctor has prescribed me oxycodone. I've gone through tremendous pain. It does not contain it at all. I live every day in continuous pain and suffering. This video was everything to me. You ruined my life. I hope you die.
Does the defense have anything?
Your Honor, as you can tell, it's a very emotional speech.
I am
Keenan.
quite aware.
I've got tears coming in my eyes. This is once again why we request the death penalty. This is a tragedy. This is like 9/11. This is like when we lost JFK.
Defense, do you have any rebuttals?
He has something he'd like to say.
Please stand.
I'd like to sincerely apologize for the leaking of the video. It was an accident. I never meant to harm anybody, and I deeply feel sorry for any trauma that it has caused you. I hope that I can make it up to you in any way.
Okay, please sit down.
Do you plead guilty?
Please stand.
I would like to address Baguette.
Use the proper name. Fagette.
Sincerely decline your apology. Your forehead is too sharp.
Louder.
I am unpleased with your efforts to show regret. I hope you get the death penalty. If not, I hope you live the rest of your life rotting in yourself, full of shit. I hope you have happiness in your life as I have already had in the past 9 months. I can no longer sleep. I just want to rest.
Your Honor, I also would like to request on the legal basis for the apology to be thrown out and for the jury to disregard it, as he fails to admit to the fact that he actually did commit it. And if he can't believe the fact that he believed it and he's apologizing for it, what makes
No, in his apology, I would like to state this on the record, that he did say that he admitted to leaking the video when he started his apology.
Yes, jury, but he also admitted that he was not guilty.
That was my defendant who said that.
So, dude.
But you also
you
abstained from answering if you were guilty or not. Which means
I'm
you will
sorry.
now
I thought that I
order
wasn't
the
allowed
court.
to say
I will
anything.
hold you in contempt with the broken attitude adapter. All right, jury, you may take your readings finally and come back to us with the decision.
All right. So listen, I think it's very clear that Corey is guilty. I know there's normally more people. We can probably take my multiple personality disorders as a full jury.
Okay.
This is like at least 5 people, and they all come to the same consensus that Corey is very guilty. He admitted it to himself. He literally admitted he leaked the video, but he said he wasn't guilty. Which is obviously him being
Does that
guilty.
mean he deserves a higher sentence?
See, I don't think he deserves prison time. I do believe he does deserve a big punishment from most of the boys in the room. And I think he should get a lineup of each one of us, spank him as hard as we can.
Order in the court.
With
Jury, how do we find the defendant?
the defendant is fucking guilty. Very guilty. He is in the shit guilty. He literally admitted that he is guilty. Because he admitted he leaked the video. That's all it has to.
Applause. Woo! The charges are 69 donuts to life. You will write an apology letter towards all the boys, and then you will be sentenced to a lineup with the attitude adjuster. May the lineup commence!
I'm sorry for it. This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
That's because of that party.
Oh.
Punishment is served.
69 donuts. I'd like
Do you have regrets? Do you have regrets?
No.
Well, as you can see, Corey was fucking guilty. That wasn't rigged at all. The court scene wasn't rigged. It's not like Brandon, said that Corey was guilty even before the court happened. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bailey, I wanted to say good luck making it down to USA, and hopefully everything goes well for you, but I know this isn't the end of the boys. I wanted to say that this is just a new chapter in the boys' book, and hopefully Bailey will still be seeing you in every week-long or camping adventure we ever have. Till next time.